Okay, maybe I don't support all of the community. But here we are, because that is homonationalism, which is the co-opting of queerness, queer existence, queer support into an ethno-nationalist ideology, or a general nationalist structure. We see this in Israel with pinkwashing, where they characterize their enemies as deeply unaccepting of gay people, and themselves as very safe, despite actually not being very true. Gay marriage isn't legal in Israel, and they blackmail gay Palestinians to, risk their lives for them. But now we're seeing a new version of that, which is not only the really gross dating that's happening like in bomb shelters, but the way that gay people and gay aesthetics and queer aesthetics are being actively brought into the propaganda machine to perform Israel as still a modern, happy society, despite them seeing bombs coming down. And it's kind of hard to characterize this, but that's because Israeli propaganda relies on two contradictory narratives. One, that it is a perpetual victim and the most attacked place in the world, and two, that it is also extremely safe, totally normal, and totally integrated into the West. And that is what produces images like these, where it is, a twink dancing in a terrorist uniform, because they still must perform their modernity, perform their Westernness to get acceptance from America and get Americans to identify with them. But in order to actualize that identity, actualize that solidarity, they need to present a threat. But they also must perform their strength. And all of this kind of goes into Imperial Pie, where it's all very fucking confusing. But my main takeaway from this is that, number one, gross, and number two, it's sometimes pretty effective propaganda, because that, as well as kind of the memes coming out of Abu Dhabi, are characterizing and humanizing the terrorists that are slaughtering people in Iran. The only stuff we get out of Iran is very angry, mean, serious images, which is itself a strategy, but it also serves a certain goal. And with Israel, we get parts of that performance of violence, but we also get an actively humanizing side, so that we are very proud of all the violence they do against our apparent enemies, but we are very identifying with the violence that is committed against them in return. So don't fall for it, and for the love of God, don't become an IDF twink.